Okay, we're in Malta. We're going to look at a picture painting, watercolour, and I like this picture very much. I'll try and explain to you why I like it. First thing about it is that colours are bright. It's a watercolour, more so a gouache, and gouaches are good at holding bright colours and whites and golds even, and that is one of the reasons it hasn't faded much at all. The background, the brown paper, and to a degree the donkey, has faded somewhat. The shoes, for example, perhaps have faded somewhat. So not all of it was susceptible to fading, but nevertheless you've got a really nice, vivid, bright, clear, crisp piece of paper. The paper has got some wave to it and some minor defects which are age related. The glass is old glass, and when you look across it you get a lovely watery, ripply effect. So I like the glass, I like the picture, I like the size. It has got a sketch effect on the edges. It's not just filled blocks of paint. There's a lot more to it. The donkey is slightly wistful. It's got one leg in the air as a additional feature. A little bit of blue put at the back. The frame, I don't know. I think it's going to be an English frame purely because of this section here. And I think that because I bought it in England, the odds are the artwork was sent to England when it was finished or when it was bought by someone on holiday, and it's been framed in England. And the frame is a sort of Florentine style frame, and I would say it dates from 1880, 1890. That's my feeling. It's in good condition. It's dirty, but it's in good condition, and it looks old. Okay, we'll look at the back. We'll come back to the front in a minute. This has got a most fantastic back. Now I'm looking at the back and I'm now thinking that it's a Florentine frame because it's got yellow on it and it is actually wood. I don't think that's English. It's totally intact. I don't know why there's a hole there, or there, or there. That's strange. So I'm going to revise myself and say it is probably a Florentine frame, or Italian frame at least, because it's got the yellow on, which is a yellow bola, which is the undercoat for gilding. Not an English thing, not generally speaking. The panel doesn't look terribly English. It could be. It looks sort of a bit poplarish to me. It's not just a normal cut pine, which would be rougher. It's smooth. Those look like English hooks, and I think they look probably earlier than 1880. I think they probably look 1870, 60. So we can say it's a late 19th century Victorian frame, and we can say it's a late 19th century Victorian painting. Okay, I bought this and I was told who the artist was, Hans Pruckner, and I think the artist is Austrian, and it does actually say here, Pruckner. It's faded. It's in a sepia ink. It's only just visible. And the artist is Austrian and is a known artist and travelled around and did lots of different things. Now I put the picture into Google Lens, Google image search. I was not sure whether the females were Albanian or Greek or from Crete or from Naples, don't know. I hope they're from Italy because I've got quite a lot of pictures with this headdress. Folded cloth, just squares of folded cloth, but I wasn't sure. But Google Lens told me what they are. It didn't find the same picture. It found a multitude of similar pictures. Now, what I've learned is that in Rome and in Milan and around Italy, each town had its own form of dress. And in Rome there were 4 or 5 quarters where they had their own form of dress. And it's not just about peasants and non-peasants. It's about they have these parts of the bodice, I suppose you call it, and they can identify it to the town and the region. So, from what I can tell, they are from different towns in northern Italy, and because the artist is Austrian, he's come over the mountains and down towards Italy, and the nearest part of it is the north, not the south. And I don't know which town is which, but I think the odds are they're Roman, because I think that's probably where most of them were. I'm astounded that I've learned that off Google image search, but that's what I found. I might be wrong, but that's what it seems to be saying to me. It doesn't tell you exactly, but it gives you enough sort of feed to determine what it is. So I will sell that as a Hans Pruckner, Austrian artist, 19th century watercolour of 2 Italian females in local costume with a donkey. Thank you very much.